black people are some of the most laziest people on the freaking planet. Let me put it that way to get people's attention, because that's the truth that they don't want to hear. As black folks, as Africans, we out here knowing exactly well what's happening in the first black republic in Haiti, what the Haitian people are going through. But freaking Africa is quiet. They're not doing crap.
They're not supporting that country.
They are not standing up against the injustices that are happening there. Same with the Democratic Republic of Congo. The fact that there's been a war in your continent, in your motherland, in your Akabaland, in your Africa, for 31 years between the peanut country of Rwanda and the creme de la creme of the Congo. For 31 years, and millions of people have lost their lives, so many people are displaced. The fact that that's been going on. But a Nigerian is quiet is ridiculous. But an Egyptian is quiet is ridiculous. But an Ethiopian is quiet is ridiculous. But a South African is quiet is ridiculous. But a Burundian is quiet is ridiculous. And to top it all, that a Rwandese is quiet is freaking ridiculous. In fact, we have certain Rwandese, certain Tutsis out here, not giving a crap that their supposed excellency is out here invading Congo, causing a lot of freaking atrocities. So Africans have a lot of freaking, I don't even want to say work to do first. First, wake up. First, they have to wake up. My African people must wake up first. They must get an epiphany. They must wake up. They must stand up. You know, they put it everywhere. Africa stand up. How long are you going to put that hashtag Africa stand up?
It cannot just
It's still not working. They're still not standing up.
I feel like Africans are just standing up for their own country, which I understand, yes, you have to do. But Africa is a continent that is stronger together. So even if Nigeria has something wrong, and you're Nigerian, talk about Congo. Because Congo can help Nigeria in one of these years.
Congo can help the entire African continent.
Yes,
It's a fact. Congo can provide a lot to the entire African continent. It's a pity that even its neighboring countries or its neighboring people don't see it. You know, there's so much crap happening within Africans, that it's so sad. Even with the situation that's currently happening in Ghana and in Nigeria, where certain Nigerians are doing certain things in that Ghana, not all Nigerians, certain Nigerians are doing some crap there, and certain Ghanaians are doing some crap there. And a stupid level of supposed xenophobia is also happening between Ghana and Nigeria. Look here, man, it's Africans. We're in Europe, besides what's happening with Russia and Ukraine, just Europe itself. Where are they like doing this crap among one another? They're out here enjoying the borderless life of being in Capri in Italy like we were, and then the next day he's in France, he's in Paris, watch La Tour Eiffel, and then he goes to Stockholm, he goes to freaking Spain. The white people, the white-skinned people are out here exercising a certain civilized way of living among themselves. Yes, they are wrong. They've colonized us, they've stole from us, they keep exploiting us, but it's our puppets that are allowing themselves to be used by these imperialistic white skin, or these white people. Because a lot of people can come out here and say, but those people, they steal from Africa. They do this, they do that. Stop giving them credit. They are the biggest enemy. At the end of the day, they are living a cool life.
They are not unaliving each other.
No.
On their soil.
They are not.
Blaming, saying, get out of my country, go back to your country in Africa.
No way. Exactly. No way in Europe you have a particular Rwanda and a Congo fighting for 31 years and millions of people are dying. The Europeans are out here caring for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not out here freaking unaliving one another. These freaking puppets, these Africans, are out here fighting each other. That skin, this skin, fighting it, not my skin. My skin has knowledge. Their skin. Yes, it's true. We see the atrocity. We see the injustices. We know that this is stupidity. This is stupidity. It's greed. These elders, these different freaking cultures that exist out here in Africa are literally out here not giving a crap about the fact that the whole world is laughing at them. Even the fact that America is brokered a peace deal between Congo and Rwanda. America can only do so much. At the end of the day, it's America first. They have that principle there. They will never come out here and do what we need to do for ourselves. First of all, as Congolese and as Africans.
Yeah, because America, they're still looking after their own interests. That is their first objective. What is America going to get out of it?
Tell DRC government to stop arming and attacking M23 controlled areas, or M23 will be forced to advance. You must remove the shit that's in your head, my brother.
Yeah.
You must remove the shit that's in your head. First of all, if you are new here, know that we call a spade and we hit below the belt when needs be, especially when stupid statements are made. M23 is a rebel group. M23 are not freedom fighters. M23 are infiltrated with ideologies of that peanut country next door. M23 is not out here to do things for the Congolese people. First of all, that particular freaking rebel group has unalived a lot of Congolese people. You shall never ever be integrated in the government in Kinshasa or think that you will continue to be in control of Goma and Kivu, Goma and Bukavu. That's not going to happen. That's what's slowing down the talks in that freaking Doha.
Yeah, it's true. And they also want about, I think, 700 prisoners released first.
They are freaking dreaming. We're not releasing any freaking rebels. You M23. And if you know M23, make sure you share this to them. I want them to hear you. No freaking prisoners will be released. You freaking rebels. You guys are rebels. You've dropped bombs on displacement camps. There's absolutely no freaking way that we're going to release those prisoners. I'm glad that Kinshasa is out here standing strong on that. We're not releasing prisoners. We're not releasing criminals. These criminals came out here, slept in bed, were in bed with Rwanda, with Kigali, did their own freaking plan to come out here to steal, to unalive, to continue to loot the creme de la creme of Congo, to steal these minerals, and to still work together with that Rwanda. And they still want to fight to be included in these supposed controlled areas of Bukavu and Goma. You freaking rebels. If I ever make it to power, you'll be like, gone. Me, I won't freaking hesitate, huh?
For me, the fact I don't even understand why M23 even has a seat at the table. Why are we negotiating with these people? They should just be taken action upon.
Do you know what I don't like about Felix Tshisekedi? Is the fact that he's very slow.
Yeah.
Felix Tshisekedi is extremely slow in whatever the hell he's doing. And he's too quiet. He should be coming out here, letting us know all the time what's your plan. Because first of all, we're dealing with this freaking Congo where there's been a lot of corruption for a long time. So many corrupt individuals, so many corrupt political figures. That ex-president, that rebel, that Tutsi, that Joseph Kabila, that's Paul Kagame's best friend, Museveni's best friend, all those freaking political figures all over Africa that are out here stealing from the creme de la creme of Congo. We know the corruption that's been there.
Yeah.
Even America right now, as America wants to invest in Congo, the America is thinking twice because he knows that these freaking puppets are freaking corrupt to the core. To the core. Corrupt to...
He's realizing that these two puppets, they are just standing strong on their own idiocy.
The U.S. ambassador to Congo, that lady, there's a lady that's the U.S. ambassador there in Congo in Kinshasa. She comes out here and she says it. We need to scrap off this corruption that exists in Congo first. Transparency must be there.
Yes.
The reason why this war also has taken so long is because of the corrupt puppets in Congo. It's not just the evilness of Rwanda or Uganda or the many neighboring countries that are out here all looting from Congo. It's also because, most especially, of the corrupt criminal minds, selfish, greedy puppets of the creme de la creme. You see that Congo, for it to be the richest country on the planet, it's got a lot of freaking thieves, hyenas. So many people are all thinking of stealing from my Congo. You people, you must understand the tone. Let me help you understand the tone. The tone is like this because I believe Congo is mine. I was born there.
Of course it's yours.
I'm Congolese.
Yes.
I'm not Tutsi. I'm not Rwandese. I'm not Ethiopian either. Yes, I'm African first. But I came through the heart of Africa, through the cœur de l'Afrique. So my allegiance perhaps will always be with Congo. Although I'm a Pan-Africanist, a special one, a different type. One that comes out here and tells you the truth that you don't want to hear. The truth that will hurt you, boy. Okay, you, whatever your name was. So, it's us, the Congolese people, that are also blamed a lot. Because when you look at the state, even within Congo right now, Vital Kamerhe, that guy who sits in the freaking house or whatever in the state, in the Senate, they want him out also because he's been stealing. Yo, look here.
It actually hasn't come to a point of stealing. It's just taking his salary every 2 days.
My friend, they are stealing in Congo to a level that's unreal. There are more criminals in those parliaments. There are more criminals in suits than there are out here. You see, in the life that we live in here, there's not a lot of stealing happening. The stealing that's really happening is with these people that have the freaking diplomatic passports, that have the green card, the ability to go here and there and sign this and sign that.
Yeah.
These freaking Africans are looting. You can extrapolate that to the entire African continent. Corruption all over the place. It's not just in Congo. Stealing to the max. I just wish my African people would wake up. Would wake up. There's a fool here that's asking, what are you talking about? Do you speak English? Because I'm speaking English and I believe I'm well articulated. I'm saying everything well. I know how to express myself. I said Congo. I said DRC. I said Rwanda. I said Uganda. I said corruption. I said puppets. If you still cannot understand what I'm talking about, you need help.
I think that one was that's an M23 supporter.
An M23 supporter needs to be delivered. If that's an M23 supporter, that particular soul needs help. That soul, you need to be delivered, otherwise you will go to hell. Because you are out here supporting murderers, criminals, rebels who've committed treason and dropped bombs on displacement camps, man. You know, we're dealing with spirits. We're not dealing with humans that just need education. Education, come on. You think this is about this is not about education.
That's why mindsets. These are things inside that person's being that needs to be rooted out.
Yes, needs to be rooted out, but it's not even a mindset. It's a spirit. It's a generational curse. It's a fact that these particular people don't pray. For example, they don't have a spiritual life. Which kind of God do you believe in? For you to be out here to support a freaking rebel group that's out here unaliving people. You want to call them freedom fighters. That's a Tutsi, perhaps, or someone with Rwandese ancestry. You understand? In their freaking life. They're just out here. They just want to steal Kivu. You understand? Kivu, the creme de la creme of Congo, of the world. Kivu, north and south. Bukavu, Rubea. South Kivu, Bukavu, Goma. That area.
Yeah.
Uturi, Uviro. Those places. That's the richest place on the planet. That 70% of the world's cobalt that we have in Congo is in this Kivu that these Rwandese are fighting for. These Banyamulenges who want to claim South Kivu and say we are Tutsi Congolese. They want to steal the land. They want to steal the rich. They want to steal money. They want to steal wealth.
Yes.
The minerals. It's not about identity. Identity. If it was about identity, they would care about being Africans. If it was about identity, with these African folks that are out here looting Congo, if it was about identity, my ethnicity, if it was about that, they would be out here to fight for that.
Yeah.
It's not about identity. It's not about like self-worth. It's not about integrity. It's not about especially that term, territorial integrity. These freaking people don't believe in territorial integrity.
I don't even think they actually know what that word means, those words, territorial integrity.
Loretta, I love Loretta. Everybody must do what Loretta says. Loretta says, please sponsor this guy. Because this guy is out here spitting facts. It's true. This guy is out here doing his utmost best to awaken the mind of these freaking lost people that are out here looting and not giving a crap that people are being unalived in the millions.
Yes.
In the millions. So, let's still go on with this freaking Rwanda and Congo. Black South Africa, I'm giving you a break today. Okay? It's not about you, Black South Africa, today. Let me deal with this let me use the term that makes sense. With this peanut country here that's out here still looting, supporting these freaking rebels, let's just stay here for a little bit because I have a feeling that these two puppets might end up in Washington soon. You understand?
They better come soon, man. It's taking too long.
It's taking too long because the thieves don't want this peace deal to stand. They don't want it to hold. They don't want this accord to hold.
Yeah.
That's why it's taking too long. Congo wants this peace to go through. You understand?
Yeah.
Congo wants to get this thing done because it's the Congolese blood that's flowing out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's these ones that have been looting, stealing. These one looting, stealing.
This peanut country.
Yes, of course. This peanut country that's out here stealing, looting, whose survival depends on them continuing to loot. That's what they're fighting for, this economic integration. Economic integration, what? You've been looting. You're responsible for millions of lives. I actually hate that freaking term. Economic integration. Congo and Rwanda has reached a deal for economic integration. I hate that crap.
Yes.
For me, it's you unalive the people you need to be dealt with.
You don't need to be benefiting from this mineral peace deal. You've already taken and looted so much. Enough. Do with what you took and survive.
And just wait until we completely stand on our 2 feet and we are in control of our freaking security. Yeah. That's when we'll cross that freaking bridge when we get there. That's my mindset. That's why I believe I should go into freaking politics for now. I just want to continue with this activism first to awaken the minds because I'm a Pan-Africanist. That's where my passion is. African unity, let's fight there. I don't want to be a politician and wear these freaking suits. That's not my domain. That's not my vision. That's not my aim. I just want to be able to call them out like this because if I go there, I don't want to just be doing freaking paperwork. I want to continue to be calling them out unapologetically like this, and hopefully my African people wake up and they listen. And it's not just Congo, by the way, my people, if you're here for the first time, that we deal with. We talk about many issues here in Africa because we care about Africa. We care about Africans. We care about you. You don't even know. You don't even know that I care about you. Dizata, you don't know Dizata, Uganda. You don't know that I care about you. I care about you, bro. That's where it says wow. And I see that you got Bobby Wine's picture there. I want Bobby Wine in there. I want Museveni out.
Museveni must just go.
You know,
it's even very light to say Museveni must go.
It's too mild.
Yes.
That spirit doesn't want to go. That spirit wants to stay there for life. For life. For life. These dictators that are out here in this Africa, like Paul Biya. Just imagine the curse of Cameroon. Paul Biya. Let's talk about that Paul Biya, that grandpa. 93 years old, and he still wants to run again next month or next year or whatever. He still wants to run again. At 93 years, October, next month. 93 years old, Paul Biya of Cameroon wants to run again, and he's been in power already for 40-something years old. What do you need another freaking term for?
There's nothing you're going to do. You haven't done anything for the past how many years?
The Cameroonian people are in the comment section saying he must go.
Yes.
The Cameroonian people are out here saying change must come to Cameroon. The Cameroonian people are not happy with this grandpa. Why does this grandpa need another term? Why? Somebody please tell me why Paul Biya must still be the president of that Cameroon. Somebody please tell me why Museveni must still be the president of that Uganda. Somebody please tell me why Sassou Nguesso, the corrupt Sassou Nguesso, must still be the president of that Congo Brazzaville. Somebody please tell the rules why those Obiangs that have been in power since 1979 in that Equatorial Guinea, who are flying on private jets and living a lavish freaking lifestyle in your face, posting it on freaking Instagram. Why must they still be in power?
Yeah.
And why are you Africans so quiet? Why don't you give a damn about your land?
The thing, they are not quiet. You can see that there are people that don't want, the people from Cameroon, the people from Uganda, that they don't want their presidents in power anymore. But their freedom of speech has been taken away.
It's time to grow some balls and to just talk unapologetically, because if you are a true patriot, if you are a true individual or a person with pride, with integrity, you'll talk. You'll find ways to talk. Look, they can't do anything to all of us. If we stand together as Africans against all these freaking puppets all over the place, there's nothing they can freaking do. But it's when we are all freaking quiet by the masses that these people come out here and try to go after the exceptional individuals that are out here trying to make a difference. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If a bunch of Patrick rules suddenly arise, as unapologetic as I sound, and they come out here and they start to call a spade, and they encourage everyone to stand together as one. If a bunch of them, if a bunch of people like, I like this Bobby Wine guy, huh? This guy is also very outspoken. But the point here is, if we stand together and we start to talk loud, that supposed freedom of speech, we will enforce it.
Yeah.
Nobody will come out here and say you don't have freedom of speech. We don't have freedom of speech, says who? So let me get it straight. We vote for these puppets for them to get in office, and once they're in office, they say you mustn't talk.
Supposedly they voted. Maybe the vote in the beginning 40 years ago, those people voted. But currently they haven't been voting for him, I'm sure.
So we say, we vote for you, we trust in your message, perhaps you can do something. And once you get in there, you start telling us, don't talk.
Whenever we disagree with you openly in public on our social media, you want to shut that down.
You're out here stealing, looting, not building anything, infrastructure to the crap, education, non-existence, healthcare, don't even talk. They're dying from flu. And you want to tell people mustn't talk. The audacity of these puppets out here. Sorry, you'll never catch me respecting these puppets. It's Sir Patrick, I love you because you are true. Thank you very much, leader. Appreciate you, leader. I have no choice. I am who I am. That's why I don't stutter. That's why I keep flowing. It's unscripted. It's all real. I'm not out here to pretend. I'm not out here to be liked. That's why when we come out here and we say these freaking Rwandese don't have any freaking morals, we mean it. We don't care if they don't like it. We don't give a crap about people's feelings here. Truth, like you mentioned, leader, is the only currency we live by. Yeah, truth. Truth is the glass of water I need. When I'm thirsty, I like to drink the truth. I like to remain loyal. There's truth in this cup.
So it runs through your veins, through your system. This is it.
Yes, there's truth in this cup.
Yes. Because right now, those Rwandans are running scared. They don't know what's going to happen to their country after they are stopped from looting this DRC.
Let me answer this particular Rwandan here that's out here to say, by the name of NK Hope, I know you love Rwanda. Of course I do. I bet you didn't expect me to answer that way. I do. That's why I come for you. I do. That's why I tell you the truth. If I didn't love you, I would just say, leave those ones.
You don't need to waste time on that.
I don't need to waste time on those ones. But I'm a Pan-Africanist. A different type, a different kind. One that first tells you the freaking truth about you and your supposed morality. What morality? You don't have any freaking morals. Your supposed excellency is out here with this supposed RDF invading Congo and millions of Africans, human hearts, babies, women and children being unalived, and you are quiet. So you don't have any freaking morals. You understand that one? You don't have any freaking morals because you don't know how to hold your leaders or your government accountable. You should be out here advocating for peace. Not to come out here and try to advocate to say Kigali is clean. You stole from Congo, you build Kigali. And you steal from Congo, you build Uganda. You steal from Congo, you do things in Nigeria. You steal from Congo, you buy mansions overseas. You steal from Congo, you wear 3-piece suits. You people, you understand what I'm saying? They be out here doing it in our faces.
Yes.
It's some of them are very lucky that they ended up on this particular live because they haven't heard this truth in their faces, especially on topics like this in a freaking long time. I don't know when last they've ever heard it. And lucky for them, we also have a sense of humor at the same time. So we keep it fresh and we stylish too.
Oh, and the response is, and we don't care.
And we don't care. That's why I told you, we're dealing with spirits. We're not dealing with humans, huh? We're dealing with spirits. These are spirits out here, especially this particular spirit, this lady from Rwanda who's out here with no freaking feelings, no humanity in her to talk crap like that, especially her. She doesn't care about how many lives are lost in that Congo at the expense because of the government, because of that Rwanda. She doesn't care. And you know what's the saddest, craziest part about it? Is the fact that that particular Hope, that Rwandan girl, knows that her country went through a genocide in 1994. If anything, the supposed Hope, this Rwandan woman, should have appreciated life, should have known the value of life. They should be out here saying, what's happening in Haiti must stop. What's happening in Sudan must stop. What's happening, what our country is involved in with this Congo in Kivu must come to an end.
Yeah.
For 31 years, over 20 million Congolese unalive, that's unacceptable. We lost 800,000 in 1994. And, Wena, let me go in for you. Hope, you Rwandans did that to yourselves in 1994. It's not Congo's fault. Congo was sent from above as refuge for you, whether it's Hutus or Tutsis or Twas. Congo opened up its doors for you people to come in because there was too many bodies in your streets. You understand? You couldn't live there. You were scared of your own life. So we took you in. You were supposed to be grateful.
You were supposed to be a humble guest.
You're supposed to be a humble refugee. A refugee cannot be arrogant. Visitors must be humble. You can't come out here and start stealing.
And so saying, this is my land, I'm from here.
And start looting. We took you in 1994. And since then, you've been looting. That FDLR that's formed in Congo is because of their doing. Of that 1994 in that freaking Kigali. Nothing to do with us. The crème de la crème, the heart of Africa, le cœur de l'Afrique took you in. But you came with that supposed cursory, that spirit of yours that already caused you people to go through that, and you come to impose it on our people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It rigs. It rigs of a messed up spirit. You need deliverance. You people, you need deliverance in that place. It's true. Me, I can see it spiritually. They need deliverance. Me, I'm not fooled by the supposed cleanness and the beautiful flowers that Kigali now has, or the stadium. I'm not fooled. Everything they build in that Kigali is because of the looting that they've done in Congo. That's why I sometimes say Rwanda should and perhaps will become the 27th province of the DRC.
It should.
Because they built it with Congo's wealth.
Yes, man. All of that tourism that Rwanda thinks is getting, it all belongs to Congo.
They haven't heard this particular type of talk before. This particular kind of talk, you just have to like deserve it. You were just sitting wherever you were sitting on your bed, and then suddenly this particular face is live. Already this face, already they're seeing this face. When they see this face, they'll be like, oh, shoo. This one just dishes it out. That's why they're in the comment section the way that they are. Look here, at the end of the day, our mission is to unite. Visit Rwanda and learn history. What history? What history? The root cause. Let's talk about the root cause. Because your supposed excellency, that's all they like to talk about to fool people. The root cause of this conflict. The root cause of this conflict is that your excellency is involved with the assassination or the unaliving of your previous leader. That's the root cause that sparked that freaking genocide. That's the root cause. What root cause is there? You see what I'm saying? What other root cause is there? You want to talk about King Leopold? You want to talk about 1884? Before they carved up Africa? That's what you want to talk about?
It's got nothing to do with it. It's all got to do with that Paul Kagame, Your Excellency. And
she's asking me, do you have evidence? Yes. I'm not going to waste time to give you paperwork. I'm actually going to say this in a way to show you that I don't care about showing you evidence, because we know the truth and the truth is there. Evidence is there. The fact that you don't have, it's because you're picky, you're selective. You want to believe whatever you want to believe because you're a selfish Rwandi. But anyway, do I have evidence? Let me tell you this way. Yes, my evidence is the Holy Spirit told me. The Holy Spirit told me. The Holy Spirit told me about what you people did and what you people are doing. That's my evidence. The Holy Spirit told this guy. I base everything I say on the Holy Spirit, on the instincts I have. and the ability to speak truth without stuttering, and I'm not picking my words. That's the evidence I have. You can recognize the freaking truth when you hear it. Yes, we don't beat around the bush. We born like this. We chosen to speak, bro. Yeah, to give power to DA. My friend, it's not about South Africa today. South Africa, take a break. South Africans, take a break. You South Africans, take a break, please.
Yes.
The xenophobic, Afrophobic nature of Black South Africa, Operation Dudula.
That is now spreading to other parts of Africa. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Let's Dudula Operation Dudula. Operation Dudula. Operation Dudula, let's Dudula it, right? Forced down.
Yes.
Forced out. Xenophobic. Even their own president came out to say we need to stop this. We as South Africans, we need to rely on the 1.3 billion Africans that live on this continent. We can't be out here exercising xenophobic, Afrophobic things here because we cannot be isolated. We need the rest of Africa, which is true.
This is the complete truth.
These uneducated Black South Africans don't know anything about international relations. They don't know. Some South Africans are completely embarrassed about what the hell Operation Dudula is doing. Some decent, educated, well-traveled South Africans are completely embarrassed. They feel insulted. They hide their faces. If I just see them, wherever I see them, whether it's Paris or Dubai or wherever, freaking New York, when I see them, they look at me like this. We cannot look at the rules. We cannot face the rules. I cannot tell the rules I'm from South Africa. The rules will dish it out here, and we are in a mall. So they put their faces like this. And then I just know. And because we're so cool folks, we're so chilled with it, we Christian folks, we just be like, I understand, bro. I understand it's not everyone. Take a chill pill, my brother. Kunjani, hosala, boom. You understand what I'm saying? We're multicultural up in here. And then we just move around. But that Operation Dudula, that Afrophobic nature, we are also completely against it because it's the opposite of what we want to achieve. We want African unity. Even with these freaking Rwandese, we want African unity. We want them to be a part of this Africa. We want to get along.
Yeah.
And also in the same breath, just like I spoke nicely now about certain South Africans, Black South Africans, there are also certain Rwandese that have brain. That have brain.
Yes.
We cannot say all the Rwandese are crazy because of hope, because of this freaking hope here. You must change your name. What do you mean hope? Hope for what? Hope for what? Her name is NK Hope. NK hoping for what? For more looting?
No.
For more stealing?
No way.
She's hoping they steal more cobalt. This one. You, Wena, you must change your name. You must change your name. Like I was saying, there are certain Rwandese, like the ones I met in Dubai during that New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, at the hotel.
They were cool.
Those are decent ones.
They were telling us also exactly.
Those are well-traveled.
Yes.
You know, I also always say it's the Rwandese that don't live in Rwanda that are willing to have that tough conversations, and they say, we are this, come on. They think, man, those ones. But these ones who've never traveled, or these ones who just stay there, will just talk crap here, man. You understand? And on top of it, that Rwanda is supposed to be a Christian nation, huh? So you can open up this conversation that way. What Christianity are you practicing there?
That is not love thy neighbor. You do not know your 10 commandments.
What I forgot the scripture exactly, but it's what? Do unto others as you would like others to do unto you.
Yes.
Love thy neighbor. Not loot from your neighbor. What Christianity are you practicing there? Not steal cobalt. Not go to Kivu unannounced. Not send
Not
in your
just claim some land that never belonged to you.
Not to come out here and support rebels. Not to come out here and break peace deals. Not to come out here and do it for 31 freaking years. Not to come out here and continue to loot, to steal as a hyena. And then you still want to claim to be Christian folks. What you talking?
And be boastful.
What you talking? Talking crap here, man. We don't stutter. We don't take time to tell you the truth. We tell you the truth now. You're talking crap. It's true. So, that is an introduction. 40 minutes of introduction.
Intro.
Now let's begin. Oh my gosh, they can't take it. Who is this guy? These particular articles came from who?
From Reuters.
Reuters. Who's Reuters? Where are they based again? Where are they from again? Is that UK?
German
or something like that?
So.
No, just be sure. Where is that Reuters from? Anyway, we don't mind where they were from. In Congo, army and rebels dig in for war. Trump says it's over. Yeah, I told you people that these puppets, whether Congo or in Rwanda or M23, will come out here and sign anything. Hyenas sign anyway. I mean, we're talking about hyenas. We've always called them corrupt to the core. We've always called them hyenas. They come out here and steal and they don't think about us. They only think about themselves. We've always been upfront with that opinion, our view. Do you think we will quickly just jump out here and believe that these puppets, these greedy ones, who've been looting for 31 years, will just suddenly come out here and respect these particular accords?
There's obviously going to be some pushback from their side because they want to continue looting. Yeah, a lot.
We're talking about a hyena.
Yeah.
A hyena cannot push back meat. A hyena, once a hyena has been eating,
it cannot let go.
That meat must finish. And then a hyena walks away. A hyena cannot leave, even carcasses. A hyena don't leave carcasses. A hyena. We're talking about a hyena, people. We're talking about corrupt puppets that have been out here looting. You know that Rwanda, they've been in charge of a lot of title mines, title deeds, titles.
Yes.
Mines there in that Kivu, where they've been profiting from for a long time. Even when Felix Tshisekedi came in power, there was a deal that he did even with Paul Kagame. They did deals. You know, Paul Kagame comes out here and says, you know, this Felix Tshisekedi, do you know how he got in power? He was just called into the room and then he was, take power. They gave him power. How do you know? How does he know?
He was in the room.
He was supposed to be in the room, but he wasn't in the room. But he knows the plan. That has always been the plan. You must always think, this same Joseph Kabila who wants to return, wants to come back here, who's been looting, who did nothing for Congo in these 18 years, this ex-president, this Joseph Kabila, that rebel, that Tutsi. You must always think, how did he just relinquish power so easily back then, 18 years ago? Back then, before Felix Tshisekedi. Just so easily, a puppet just released it.
He let go of all those that...
Who gave Felix Tshisekedi power? Who decided to give? A group of them. It's not just one person. It's a collection of these political figures, these political people that's been out here looting.
Yeah.
From neighboring countries, ex-presidents, ex-businessmen, and people from all over the place. They just all decided to do this.
They need a change in leadership in Congo because, you know, this Kabila, maybe he was causing a bit of problems. Maybe.
That's not the maybe. He was looting. He was looting and he was stealing, putting money in different freaking banks. There was even a major suspicions about embezzling money.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a lot, man. Everybody knows he's always been looting. What did Kabila do?
He just stole from the Congo.
He wasn't even elected, that one. He just went in there because of what happened to his father.
Yes.
What are we talking about here?
He didn't want to be there at all.
We're talking about a playground. You see that Congo? It's a playground. It's an exhibition park. And there's a bunch of freaking people that are just walking in and out. Especially in that freaking Kivu. To steal, to loot, and to demand a spot. This is my mind. I am from South Africa. I am from Nigeria.
That Mbeki.
I am from Uganda. I am from Kampala. I am from Kigali. I'm from Tanzania. I'm from Angola. I need a spot in this park. This Congo is a playground.
Everyone can just take.
There's no freaking gate here. There's no gate. There's no borders. There's no president. We put people here to fool the Congolese people, to fool the Africans, to fool the international community who's also out here benefiting from our doing.
Yes.
We are puppets of notes. They call us elders and they must call us excellency. Let's continue to fool the Africans. That's what the freaking hell is happening here. But no more. Not the rules.
Not at all.
That's why it's unapologetic here. Yes.
Because
my people, double tap, please. Double tap, double tap. You people are just getting this free food. Just free food. That's the mentality of Africans. So you Africans, you're like this, huh? You don't support. Only a few people I see they're sending those hearts. Send those hearts, those orange hearts. There you go. Mao Vrai Kivu. God bless you. Oh, and God bless Kivu. And I love that profile pic, Commemoration Day of Congo.
Yes.
Double tap the screen and send those hearts, push this live, motivate the rules. Let me go on. Like I told you before, we're just getting started. So, Congo. Felix Tshisekedi should have just been out here focused on striking a deal with America. And you, America, why are you so interested so much in just peace between Congo and Rwanda? Can you forget about this freaking peace deal for a second? I'm not interested in this peace deal between Congo and Rwanda no more. Yeah. I just want that security that we're going to give you minerals for.
That is,
you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sick and tired of this freaking peace accord. These people have agreed in no. We are going to give you rights to our minerals in exchange for security, in exchange for those arms that you have. You guys produce or you manufacture the best arms or the weapons in the world. We want some of that. We're going to give you cobalt. China is whipping your ass here when it comes to technology and all this stuff. We're about to give you it. We're the richest country on the planet. Forget about this freaking peace deal for a while because we know that these puppets will never come out here and respect it. They're out here breaking this peace deal accord while we're supposed to just be freaking waiting. I'm not interested in this freaking peace deal no more.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the reason why Tshisekedi approached the US anyway? They wanted security for their borders, the security for their country. So activate that, Tshisekedi, more than talking to M23.
Peace with a freaking rebel. Peace with a freaking country that's been out here looting for freaking 30 years. You think this particular country is motivated to have peace with you? They want their bread buttered on both sides. They've been looting, they've been stealing, they've been eating from your country, Felix. You say, KD, don't think about this freaking peace first. You just put those tomahawks in Congo, even from Kinshasa. Just put those long-range missiles like this. Then you will have peace. Not this regional integration crap signing on white papers. So we must give you minerals. And at the same time, we're out here asking these freaking people here to respect a peace deal. These people have never respected peace because they don't want peace. They don't want peace, and Rwanda is not the only one who doesn't want peace.
Yeah.
A lot of freaking neighboring countries, a lot of political figures, elders, your elders that you people like to respect, your elders that have minds in that Congo. Who benefit from the chaos of Congo, from the conflict, this chaos has created a vacuum for all the corrupt individuals, whether politicians or not, political figures, to come out here and loot Congo. All of them don't want peace. There's some hidden figures that you even never heard about that don't want peace. For example, let's talk about this supposed businessman called Dan Gettler.
Oh, Dan Gettler, yeah.
Although he's not Congolese, he's not Rwandese, but he's been benefiting from the creme de la creme of the Congo. When this particular person hears that there will be peace, do you think that particular person is happy?
He's fighting it in the background.
He's out here making sure so that when there's chaos there, I can take out more. I can continue to corrupt those Congolese. I don't have to pay a lot of tax. We can continue to do it the way we always do. We just land a plane here at this particular runway. They build runways and they just land, they just fly.
Yeah.
Some of those individuals too don't want peace. It's true.
But at some point, I also think that Tshisekedi should also now go to this US because he approached them. Get that boots on the ground. If it needs that uniform there in that DRC, let it happen. Make it serious.
Tshisekedi is also part of the looting deal. He should have never agreed to give Paul Kagame gold when he first came into power. So when Paul Kagame says they just handed him power, it's because there was a deal. There was a deal. Even in that 2012, when M23 was also there, there was a deal. These rebels have been eating also since that 2012. You understand? When they first did all that crap in Goma in 2012, there's been a deal there. All the puppets around the Great Lakes have been eating out of a deal that they've all agreed on. There hasn't been any territorial integrity in Congo for decades. And the saddest part about this is Congolese are involved in the disrespect of our territorial integrity. Congolese, corrupt Congolese are involved in the freaking looting, just like this person said, in the looting that's been happening. That Congolese have facilitated the looting that has been happening in Congo for decades. Congolese, corrupt Congolese.
They have just let their greed take over their patriotism for their country, for allowing, they have basically allowed the atrocities in Congo to happen because of their greed.
Exactly. They've been out here looting like crazy. Mauvre Kivutien. Patrick, this is your bro from Mother City, living in US at Lekea. We were in 2023 support to collabo. Okay. Much love from Congo. But I saw you in the Mother City. Much love. Appreciate you. And thank you for your support. Appreciate you, Lux. Thank you for the follow, Lux. Appreciate you, Lux. Welcome. Welcome to a platform where we don't beat around the bush with the truth. Welcome to a place where, like I said before, the truth is the currency we live by. And we don't give a crap whether they follow us or not. We're out here to just tell them what they need to know. Yes, it's true.
We have to just let the message out. You have to just hear it.
Look here. If you want to unfollow, you can unfollow. But if you appreciate the truth, stay. We don't give a crap about following. We know that you will have no choice but to give us your attention once you start to hear this. Because we know that nobody else speaks like us. We're out here delivering it as it is. It's the freaking truth. We want African unity. And so we'll come out here and call people out. We'll call people out. Because we are sick and tired of the state that Africa is in. Let's look here. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Lax. Appreciate you. You must understand the message. Damien, too. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, Damien. Welcome, my people. That particular article. Let me put it like this. Army and rebels reinforce positions amid missed peace deadlines. We're talking about M23 and we're talking about Congo, and Rwanda will obviously be mentioned because M23 is the baby of Rwanda. Rwanda is the surrogate, understand, of M23. Rebels. Yes. Not freedom fighters. Not Congolese. Rwandan ideology, Rwandan agenda. You understand? That's what we're talking about. Army and rebels reinforce positions amid missed peace deadlines. US and Qatari peace talks undermined by mistrust and broken promises.
Broken promises, that is because at M23, they are asking for things before peace talks can continue.
Yes.
Who are they to demand?
Mistrust. Do you M23 rebels, and maybe also you FARDC, you Congo government, do you think we are fools? Do you think we will come out here and hope that you people trust each other?
It's not about trust. We're talking about the people of Congo, the citizens, innocent lives.
Yes. M23 wants to be in control of Congo. M23 works for Rwanda, for Paul Kagame. M23 wants to overthrow the government there. That's the ultimate goal. So even these supposed little peace talks here, or these whatever things they're talking about, release people first, or give us control in Kivu, is all crap. Even if M23 was to get that Kivu, they will never stop there.
They will go in, they will push until they get to Kinshasa.
They will never stop there because Congo is extremely rich, and it's not just Kivu that we have. And you Congo, that's why I'm happy that Congo is not releasing those freaking prisoners that M23 is demanding here. What example are you setting for the future generation? So, some Congolese must know that it's allowed to rise up as a rebel, to take up arms and to drop bombs on displacement camps, and at the end, a reward awaits you.
What mentality is that you want children to grow up with in Congo?
No, Kinshasa doesn't want that. Kinshasa doesn't want that. But I'm saying that's the example or that's the message it would send to the future generation. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that Kinshasa is not releasing those prisoners. As far as we're concerned, those freaking M23, those Nangas, those freaking Mr. Quickly, have committed treason. They must be dealt with.
Of course.
They must be dealt. I just wish that we, even to a place where, okay, sign, okay, we'll do this, okay, we'll do this, okay, we'll do this, and they think they have the freaking way. America come in, and then you just take them out.
I don't wish that, but it would be
You
so
don't
good.
wish that. They took out people.
I know, but I'm not inciting even more violence. I'm just saying.
Hey, this is not violence. This is justice. There's a difference between violence and justice. There's a difference between coming out here as a freaking rebel and dropping bombs on displacement camps and Congo itself as the government to go after that freaking M23. There's a freaking difference. This is not inciting violence. This is saying we want justice. Why do you want justice? Because since this freaking invasion, since January, since February, over 7,000 Congolese people have lost their lives. And so we must just forget about that. Regional integration, you are a part of certain places in Kivu. What the freaking hell does that say?
They mustn't forget about it. They must just be like, for me, unaliving injustice is too much for me.
Oh my gosh. Do you see, this is why some women cannot be presidents. Because it calls for tough decisions. I'm telling you, man, look here. If they do it like this, they deserve this. If you commit treason, you know what's the punishment for treason? You deserve this. There's no feeling sorry for you here.
No, but let them go to prison. Let them do their things there.
My friend, hey, what do you think is happening to that boy that did that to Charles Kirk? You think so? You believe that boy must also just for prison for life, behind bars? He must continue to eat. He'll get used to it, and then life goes on. But look at the damage he caused. The damage. Look here, we're talking about 7,000 lives. And some people must still just going to prison only is like getting scot-free.
Okay.
7,000 lives, women and children, babies. You come out here, you drop bombs on displacement camps, you break the laws of the country, you do this, you do that, you commit treason, and then we must just arrest you and just put you there. That's it. And then every morning you get up, you take a shit here, you take a shower.
Okay.
It's not like that. Terry, this freaking Terry is saying what? We will catch. First of all, Terry, let me tell you something. Whenever you come to this platform again, make sure that you are a good, decent person. And if you disagree with us, fine, that's not an issue, but at least learn to spell. Don't come out here and make statements, because if they are wrong, fate will have you make mistakes in your freaking spelling. And if you make mistakes in your spelling, that is not the truth no more. That is not a statement. You've said nothing. Let me just give you a freaking tip that you will remember from now on. If you make mistakes in your writing, you haven't said anything.
Triple check that stuff.
Yes. Don't come out here and say, but you understand what I mean. No, I don't understand what I mean. I don't understand what you mean. If you make mistakes in your freaking statement, you haven't said shit. You haven't said nothing. Yes, because it's out here saying, we will catch up Congo soon. Wait and see. Wait and soon, bro, and boo. Wait and soon, boo. Just read that shit. That shit is worse than a mistake. First, when I saw the one mistake, I thought it was just one mistake. Now I see another two in the same sentence. We will catch up Congo soon. Wait and soon, boo.
Boo?
What boo?
What boo?
I'm not your boo. Don't bring your freaking Western values here. Nobody's your boo here. Boo. That's what I'm saying. The mistake. You don't make people laugh on the stream like this, huh? I have things to say here. Isn't it funny that I was talking about here? I meant boy. That's not how you spell boy.
Oh,
You put B-O-I. That's not how you spell boy. Julian is laughing. Julian King de Zaire is cracking up. The mistakes, just don't talk. Just don't talk. It's not for everybody to be writing here, by the way. Some people must just be listening. Some of you should just be listening. Don't rush to write. Because the kind of statements, the kind of English people are using here is shocking. I cannot catch myself read this out loud. It will seem as if I'm the one that's not educated. I don't want to be confused or misunderstood out here.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the rules. Please know that next time you come here. That's just a small little piece of advice. Anyway, a little bit of entertainment for you people.
Thank you for that, Terry.
Talks deadlocked on prisoner release power sharing demands. That's one of the things. Kinshasa, September 18th. Congo's army and Rwandan-backed rebels are reinforcing military positions and blaming each other for floating peace accords in escalation that experts say risks reigniting the simmering conflict, which U.S. President Donald Trump claims have been ended. So Donald Trump is out here saying we ended that war. But these freaking rebels are still out here unaliving people. Oh my gosh, what a freaking contrast.
That is why I'm saying, Tshisekedi, you should let the people come on the ground there.
Tshisekedi must just fly to Washington by himself, not wait for that Kagame.
Yeah, make it serious. People are being unalived unnecessarily, man.
There's two things happening here. There's this supposed freaking peace deal that we are no longer interested in because we know that these freaking rebels or Rwanda are not interested in that. They've been looting Congo for 30 years. We know them. They don't want peace. They've been looting out here. They are hyenas. And then the other thing is the minerals deal with Congo and the USA in exchange for security.
Yeah.
Tshisekedi, you need to focus on this side now. Just focus on the minerals deal in exchange for security. Fly to Washington by yourself if you have to. You don't stop focusing on this side of peace. Peace with hyenas. These people are not interested in peace. We said this at the beginning already. We've been saying it for months. These people aren't interested in peace. We are not surprised. We are not shocked that these freaking codes are being violated. We're not surprised that these people are coming out here left, right, and center from both sides saying mistrust. Mistrust here and there. Release this first. You said this, you said that. These are hyenas. They've always been out here giving freaking excuses. A puppet will always have an excuse for every move he makes. Don't expect puppets to have integrity.
Because they are still wanting to get what they've been getting for the past 31 years.
Yes.
They are obviously going to do some things to make it stop.
If it's true, as we've always said, like the UN report also say, that M23 is backed by Rwanda, and M23 is out here demanding things. It's not because M23 decided to demand things, it's because Rwanda told M23 what to demand. So who's stalling? Rwanda is stalling. That's why this freaking peace deal hasn't been signed yet. That's why those two puppets aren't in Washington yet. If it's true, like you've all said, all these freaking institutions, that M23 is a backed rebel group by Rwanda, is a Rwandan-backed rebel group. If it's true, every single freaking talks that's happening from M23 side, whether it's in Doha or in wherever freaking Angola or with Togo or wherever, it's coming from Rwanda.
Yeah.
That's why these ones are still not in Washington. Okay, people? It's very easy. We're teaching here, huh? Because you people don't think that far. They just think M23 said this and M23 are Congolese. No, M23 is the baby of Kigali.
So Rwanda is saying this.
Rwanda is saying that. Because some of those people that M23 want released are Rwandese.
Those are Tutsis that they want released from Congolese prisons.
It is possible some of them are Tutsis. You understand? Loyal soldiers or sales agents of Kigali. That M23 or Nanga or whatever that AFC is saying, you need to release first. You're telling a sovereign, as a rebel group, you have demands. That's why this freaking Kinshasa pisses me off. Why are you negotiating with these freaking rebel groups? Why are you even out here? Masad Bolos, please. We appreciate your efforts. We want peace. Yes, we are not up for all this unaliving. But can we please focus on the minerals deal in exchange for security first? We need you to just provide us with long-range missiles so we can just point them like this. The moment we point those long-range missiles towards Kigali like this, we don't shoot. Just point.
Just keep it stationed that way.
Yes, just point. We're talking about long range, man. We're talking about sophisticated ones. Not these rusty freaking missiles that you see here in Africa. There's a lot of freaking... When you just see some of these equipment that these Africans use, it's a joke, huh? And you look at what Russia, you look at what's happening here, and you look at that, and Iran.
It's 10 times
Iran drops 400 drones. Yo, Iran can do things, and the sky is lit, man. And then you look at these freaking rebels, they're always shooting from a tree in the bush with his freaking missiles. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And it's like a firework only.
He puts and then he looks away. And then the missile goes, pew! What a freaking joke. You puppets. You are embarrassing us Africans so bad. Puppets as leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anyway, just focus on the minerals deal in exchange for security. We don't need these talks that are taking forever. These talks that are dragging because these puppets are happy to continue to loot. They're just looting out here. Yes. So...
they have just wasted time and just saying, okay...
Leave this.
I'm just going to take what I want and I'm going to store. I still have a lot more looting to do.
Talking about hyena.
Yeah.
Hyenas are not out here to show integrity. Hyenas do not respect the territorial integrity of any nation, even their own. Those hyenas in Congo, or those hyenas in Rwanda, or those hyenas in Uganda, don't know the term territorial integrity. They're out here invading each other left, right, and center. You want to talk about, you must respect the territorial integrity, what? This is a hyena. He knows the lion is there, but he still goes. It's true. Sasu, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Guys, double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, show your support. Who's out here? Let me see who's here. You guys, I want to see who's here. Don't forget to send those hearts those hearts next to my face so we can push this live further. What do you call them? Flame heart. Flame heart. I think that, it's flame heart. The one next to the...
Send me a heart, yeah.
The one next to the... It's orange, right?
Yeah, send me a heart me.
Send me a heart me. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, heart me.
Send me a heart me or join my fan club.
Join my fan club, yes.
But what does it say, Wena? You're guessing or what?
Join my fan club.
Join my fan club. Yes, I was right. But here, I can read here one that says flame heart. I don't know what this flame heart. South African soldiers are died in Congo. Try to save you. Speak English, you South African. You South African, we expect better from you. Not South African soldiers are died. South Africa, in TikTok term, in this algorithm, South African soldiers were unalived. In the creme de la creme of the Democratic Republic of Congo, trying to save you Congolese. Speak like that, man. We will read it with confidence. We'll be proud to discuss it. But don't rush like that. But we know that. But we also know that South Africa had interest to protect. We're not stupid.
They had their minds. They still have their minds.
Of course, they have interest to protect there. And those South African soldiers, they just went there for supposed peacekeeping because they have interest to protect, yes, but I didn't like what they were doing, freaking jumping and dancing with M23, celebrating. What kind of spirit is that? You celebrating. So if you went there to try to do something and people got unalive, why were you dancing with the people that unalived you?
Why were you taking selfies with these people?
Yes, do Centef or Centef. They call it Centef.
Yeah.
Why were you taking selfies with Mr. Quickly from M23 who unalived your South African brothers? Why were you doing that?
You were supposed to be protecting the Congolese citizens from these people. You end up taking selfies with them.
You were supposed to show integrity and know and understand that this particular freaking group called M23 unalived some of our brothers. And so I don't even want to be seen with them. They let alone dance around. So they whipped them. They put them in prison there. They locked them up. These South African soldiers, by M23, locked them up and then frustrated them to the core. Until when they finally released them, those people
their minds were gone.
They were just say thank you, and pictures and pictures and pictures. Anywho, Terry, don't call me boy, huh? You understand? I'm your professor. You still said that boo thing again. Yo, the brains. It's the brains.
Making the same mistakes.
There's no brains there. The M23 rebels seized 2 major cities in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo in January and February, posing the biggest threat to the government in Kinshasa in 2 decades. The offensive raised fears of a return to regional war as neighboring armies took sides. It was freaking M23 that are sponsored by Paul Kagame. There has since been a series of US and Qatari-led peace talks, but those efforts have been undermined by mediators rushing to close deals and relying on past agreements ground out by African negotiators before building trust between the warring factions, an expert says. Hey, those freaking rebels in those neighboring countries, even Uganda and Rwanda, because there's been other peace deals before, other peace accords before. Some of them are still out here, just like France was also out here, wanting to still uphold those freaking past accords. They say, but you signed here, because they want to ignore Washington one, but they cannot. Washington one is the most powerful. You understand?
Yeah.
So they still want to come out here and want to claim certain agreements from those past accords, which also they violated left, right, and center.
So obviously it's done. That is just, forget about those accords.
They've been looting, they've been unaliving, they've been disrespecting each other's territorial integrity, these puppets. And they want to talk about you signed here, you signed here. You people in Africa, when you sign, what do you mean?
It's a done deal.
You puppets, when you sign, what do you mean? They don't believe in signing. They just sign because the Mulungu is standing there. They don't sign with a heavy hand and say, I have to honor this agreement. I have to make sure that it holds. My word is my bond. Puppets aren't here committed to that.
I don't even think that they know that saying, my word is my bond.
They forgot that long time ago. It's only us who are not politicians who still remember that phrase, my word is my bond. Every single politician that's out here doesn't freaking believe in that. Is what I say, it must sound politically correct, but I know what I will do. So you, Olivier, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Rwanda, just go sign. We know what we will do. Just sign. They're not that here.
Just smile and nod. It's okay, and say nice things.
Yes.
That's it.
Even this supposed UN and even US itself also, these mediators, they're supposed to say to themselves, we've released reports here with evidence and documents that says that M23 is being backed by Rwanda. So if there's still an unaliving happening there, it's because of those people. It's because of Rwanda.
Yeah.
Because we have the reports, we have the evidence that those people are never, those M23 never do things by themselves. It's because they're being backed by the ideology of that. So, Masad Bolos. It's back to Masad Bolos. Masad Bolos, you said that the US has many tools at its disposal that it can use. These two freaking parties here, whether it's M23 or Congo or Rwanda that are out here violating these declarations of principles, these peace deals, or whatever you call them, these negotiations, and everybody's out here stalling. Please, can you use some of these tools?
Show us these tools. We want examples of how it can be utilized in DRC.
Just utilize them already. Utilize these tools that America has. You said you have a lot of tools that you can use. Yeah, America has a lot of tools at its disposal that it can use. Let's focus there. Because let me tell you something. You're dealing with puppets that haven't been able to stick to their word for decades. And you're dealing with hyenas too. You're dealing with rebels. Those aren't freedom fighters, those M23, those are rebels. So please, Masad Bolis, you need to persuade or suggest to Felix Tshisekedi to come to America now and sign the minerals deal in exchange for security. That's it.
Even if Rwanda doesn't show up, show the world that Rwanda is responsible for that.
We don't want Rwanda to show up. We don't want them. We don't want to even give them that acknowledgement. Just leave those people that has been looting, invading, and aliving that side.
Yeah.
You just bring the security that we are about to give you the diamonds for, the cobalt, so you can so you can stand up to China.
Yes.
The Senate said that China is out here manipulating the supply chain of some of these important minerals that the US needs, and it's up to America to do what it needs to do to get in the game because of its national security. America needs these things. So, Masavalos, let's just focus here. It's a win-win for the both of us here. Let's stop entertaining these ones. These ones, they will always break accords, man.
They have a proven track record of them not sticking to the things that they sign.
This Rwandan Ion says, this guy needs to stop talking. Of course a Rwandan will say that. You think a Rwandan wants me to continue on talking? I'm out here exposing. I'm out here calling you out. Of course you want me to stop talking. When will you stop ranting? When you take your little RDF out of Congo, when you stop looting from Congo, when you stop using FDLR as an excuse to continue to loot the creme de la creme of the Congo, that's when these particular rules perhaps will give you a break.
Yeah.
And he will focus on inviting you or advocating for African unity that he also wants you to be a part of. But for now, we can't say, let's unite when you're stealing. We don't want to unite with thieves.
You cannot have your bread buttered on both sides.
You want to continue to loot and be a part of Africa, African unity. No, I'm a Pan-Africanist, yes, but stop stealing, let's unite, and then let's unite. Stop stealing there, you, and then let's unite.
Yeah.
Stop unaliving, let's unite. You can't be out here looting and aliving millions, more than 800,000, and then you want people to show you respect or to stop talking. So you want to continue to loot for 30 years and alive over 20 million Congolese, and somebody must stop talking. Just talking. Talking, disrespecting you is the least we can do for now.
It's the nicest thing to do.
Disrespecting you is the least we can do. And this is not even disrespect. This is just the truth. This is just the truth. This is not... if you feel disrespected, it's because the truth hurts. It's not disrespect. Anywho, the rebels want prisoners freed before talks can advance, as well as a power-sharing deal in the parts of the Congo they now control. Congolese President Felix Tshisekedi's government, meanwhile, refuses to yield authority in territory it has lost or hand over any prisoners. Tshisekedi, you must stick to that.
Do not cave. Stick to that, because that is crumbling them.
Do not release prisoners. Do not release rebels that have dropped bombs on displacement camps. We don't care what the rebels ask. You should have never been talking with them. These rebels. You've given them space. Should have never given them space.
You've given them a place, a platform.
Should have never given these freaking rebels space. How else to say it? We're being really authentic with this crap. You should have never spoken to Mr. Quickly. You should have continued to treat these rebels as they are. Criminals. And just do your utmost best to stick with the deal that you're busy with the US in exchange for security, and then deal with them.
And be faster, Tshisekedi. Yo.
The slowness is real up in here. Oh my God. The slowness is too much while Congolese people are still being unalived. 60 last week, 90 this week, 40 here, 40 here, the church here, the Christian folks here. Yo, for how long? For how long?
The people saw hope, but you're taking too long, Tshisekedi.
These people are taking sides. Both sides are now dispatching hundreds of men to multiple frontline towns in Congo's eastern provinces bordering Rwanda and Burundi, where violence continues unabated while the talks rumble on, according to the Congolese government and rebel officials. So they're deploying. So like we said, they signed, but they're still out here violating. But they signed. But it is out here violating. Congo, at least Congo itself, has the right to do that because we're dealing with the rebels. Congo is a sovereign nation. It has the right to protect itself. It's those rebels that are backed by Rwanda. When they come out here and they dispatch you to do this, Congo has no choice but to do something.
Yes.
Because Congo cannot just sit here and say, let me respect this accord. Let me respect this accord. No. If the rebels do that, Congo must dispatch.
Yes.
But it's not Congo's fault. Congo's not out here, but it's doing this. Congo wants this to hold.
The peace, the peace deal.
But these rebels want power, which they will never get.
Not want power, they're demanding it, man. They want to be in that government. That's the only way that peace is going to come. They want a piece of the government. Nonsense, man. They want Kivu.
Of course they want Kivu. Kivu is the richest area in the world. The UN and human rights groups have documented hundreds of summary unalivings, as well as torture and raping committed by both sides since preliminary peace agreements were signed, first in Washington and then Doha. So you're still going on with your barbaric nature, you Africans. You sign in Doha, you sign in Washington, but you're still going on with your barbaric mindset, with your stealing kind, with your character of a hyena, of a freaking rebel. So we're dealing with not even low IQ, below human minds, we're dealing with animals. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We're dealing with animals, people who don't understand human life, people who are just power hungry.
They feel like they're not even acting with sense in their brain. It's like they are just seeing unaliving as the way of life.
Yeah, they are far gone.
Yeah.
Even that Paul Kagame, that's his life. We're talking about since 1994, even before 1994, he was already walking around with those soldier uniforms.
Yes.
Remember when he used to wear those little specs? Those glasses. He used to wear those glasses when he was a supposed general.
Yeah.
When he was still roaming Uganda all that time. That's all he knows. Even now when you see him with a suit, don't think there's a suit there. There's no suit. There's a spirit.
Changed.
There's a spirit there. You must know the command comes from there.
Of course.
So that means that mind is still like that. These people, that's who they've become. They believe they must do everything in their utmost power. They don't give a crap about that. They find ways to live with themselves. But in the meantime, it's innocent civilians that are being unalived. All of you people are going to hell. You must just know that. You must just know that God will deal with all of you. Yeah, because millions of people cannot just be unalived like this. Oh, casualties of wars. There's casualties in every war. There's a lot of freaking humans out here that have major accountability coming their way when they go up there. If they ever go up there, I think they'll be going down there. Yes, it's true. C'est la vérité. In June, U.S. mediators brokered a peace deal between Congo and Rwanda, aimed at ending the support that Washington and UN experts say Kigali provides to the rebels. A parallel Qatari-led peace accord was meant to seal an agreement between Kinshasa and the rebels, but it missed on August 18 deadline. That deadline was supposed to be August 18. Puppets don't give a crap about deadlines. And the rebels, they don't give a crap about deadlines.
They don't know how to stick to a time frame.
They cannot, man. We're talking about African time.
There's a reason why that saying is there.
Yes, it's African time. Ola says, please, on YouTube. I will be on YouTube soon. I will be there tomorrow. I'm always on YouTube. I'll be there tomorrow. So everybody here, go follow us on YouTube. The link is in the bio. Same username, Rule Like Patrick. Patrick Rules on YouTube. We're there. Long format. So do that, become a member, do the whole thing, and much love. We'll conversate there. Let me read here. Let me see. Somebody said something here. Living. Pamela, keep quiet. We need more content on YouTube. Yes, my brother. I'll deliver some more there. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Tshisekedi has been doing nothing for these years except his belly. What do you expect him to do? That Rwandan Ayan was right there.
Yes.
In his first term, he did nothing.
He was just basking in the glory of being president.
In the first term, Felix Tshisekedi did nothing. And it's only because of this freaking invasion that happened in January that we are hearing whatever we're hearing here. If there was no invasion, the deal would have continued on. If there wasn't a disagreement between Felix Tshisekedi and all his cronies and all these political figures in the Great Lakes that are all in Uganda and Rwanda and with M23, if there was no dispute between their supposed whatever meetings, if there was no disagreement there or dispute, they would keep going on like this.
Continued plain sailing. There would still be even more atrocities happening to citizens of Congo.
Yeah, they would have just continued going on this. Pamela, you said, leave us alone, bro. And then you said, I missed you. You tell me I must leave you alone. And then you say, I missed you.
She just misses the comments.
You are very confusing, huh? But we are here. We haven't gone anyway. Welcome back. We appreciate you. Arsene, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, Arsene. Appreciate you. One thing I like is that Rwanda's story is putting food on your table for you and your family at large. Which food do you people put? What do you people have?
I don't think so.
My friend, Rwanda cannot put food here. How can Rwanda put food here? Rwanda needs food. That's why Rwanda is in Kivu. Rwanda be out here looting. Without Kivu, Rwanda is, there's no food.
That is why they are taking despicable humans for a fee.
And then Pamela, a Rwandan woman, says, can you maybe say something, one good about my country? That's not how you speak English, but understand what you're saying. No. Why must I say one good thing about your country? What one good thing about your country? There's nothing.
Everything that Rwanda claims to be good is coming from the looting of Congo.
There's nothing good there. You can't steal and build the tallest building in the world and expect people to come and take pictures. You stole to build it. You can't steal from Congo and put the flowers in Kigali and expect the world to say Kigali is beautiful. No, those flowers have blood on them.
Yeah.
You can't steal from Congo and build Kigali and expect people to visit Rwanda. No, Rwanda has blood on it because it stole and it unalived people at the same time. So I don't give a crap how beautiful Rwanda is. I don't give a crap how clean your supposed Kigali is. I don't care if you have free Wi-Fi here and there. I don't care about your freaking stadium. I don't care about the lights that are freaking blazing over there. I don't give a crap about any of that. I don't care about the fact that you have the NBA there. I don't give a crap about any of that crap. There's blood on you. That freaking place is a gateway to blood minerals. You've been looting to build. Looting to build. I don't give a crap what you build, man. You've been looting to build. It's very freaking simple there. Do you understand what I'm saying? They live in a world, a fake world. And they don't practice Christian values. Even when and you're not the only one in the world, don't worry. There's a lot of people. We're not all perfect. We all have issues. But you need to repent. You need to repent, especially since you know the importance of life and you've been through 1994. You should have been out here to say, no, Paul Kagame, please stop doing what you're doing in Kivu. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
very simple here. We're making sense. It sounds like poetry, the way we're saying it, because it's the freaking truth. It is the truth.
They need to have some sort of a sympathy, some human in them to say, unaliving our neighboring country is not right.
Okay, this one is an interesting one, and I have a response for it because, yeah, I thought about everything. Bro never said anything good about any African country. Says Twakato. Twakato. My friend, what kind of name is this? Twakato. Twakato says, I've never said anything good about any African country. I'm the one who's been out here to say, Captain Ibrahim Traore is the only president in Africa. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Nigeria are the people that we admire. You see, we want that mushroom in West Africa to continue to blossom because those particular leaders are giving us hope for Africa. I'm the one that's been out here out loud to say that, to praise what they're doing. Self-reliance as an Africans, they give us pride. You understand? And at the same time, I come out here and I say, we will call you out when you're acting xenophobic or Afrophobic or as a rebel or as a Rwandese. Yeah, but also don't expect too much good things from me.
Because there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed in Africa, so it needs a bit of tough conversations.
Hey, look here. Don't expect smooth conversations here, huh? Every single time I land on your freaking FYP, don't expect me to say, hello, how are you today? No way. We just land straight and tell you the truth. Look at the state of Africa, bro. You want people to say good things. What's good here? What's good here? Look at Sudan. Look at Biafra. Look at Ghana. Look at Nigeria. Look at Congo. Look at Ethiopia.
Mozambique.
Look at Mozambique. Look at all these countries. Look at Congo Brazzaville. Look at the corruption that exists everywhere. Look at the fact that 54 puppets from Africa can fly to Japan. Because one person said so. Look at this freaking fact. And then you want to stand here like somebody might say some good things here. Look here. They need to do things that give us pride in this world so that we can come out here and say something good. Right now, there's nothing good to talk about. Puppets, or rather black people, are out here fighting one another. It's embarrassing. You're out here quiet as Haiti is going through what Haiti is going through. As an African, as the first black republic, and you want people to say something good. Something good like what? You tell me. What is good about Africa now? Food. Just eating, dancing.
The music.
This is why Africa is still where Africa is. Because Africa is the freaking third world country, and this one wants people to come out and say something good about a third world freaking country. Let me tell you, it's not good that we are the richest continent on the planet, but we are the poorest. At the same time, we haven't built anything. Don't be satisfied with small stuff, bro. Don't spare Uganda. We need intervention against the occupation. You are right. All those dictators we have out here, so many dictators, so many corrupt puppets, you want me to focus on some good. Some good here. What good? What good? Look, I'm even struggling to think of the good.
No, but it's true. We cannot focus on the good. We don't want to give people big heads on little small good things that happen. We need to focus on the major things that needs change. And that needs a lot of tough conversations and debates. And
the thing that we need to focus on is the minds of the Africans. They are mentally locked. They are locked. We need mental liberation. We need mental liberation for you people. Mental liberation. Okay. It's tiring to deal with you people, huh? Oh my gosh, you people just don't get it. Only some people are coming in here making sense. You are right, bro.
Yeah.
We need to. Only some are getting it. Majority of them in the comment section are still freaking locked. Yo, you people, you make me tired. How much more must I speak? Lucky for you, I'm made of steel. See, he talks too much. Of course I talk too much. Okay. Broken promises, fragile implementation, and deep mistrust are holding back any progress in these peace talks. Trump has said U.S. companies eyeing a slice of Congo's mineral wealth while eyeing minerals wealth would invest. Okay, these people who also wrote these freaking articles, just imagine it's routers. They're speaking broken freaking English. Don't just respect anything because they are so big.
Just because they're online.
Even experts, they talk crap sometimes because there's normal human beings who work there. Even on CNN, I've seen some mistakes here. So look, this you're on CNN. Who's writing this freaking mistake here? You understand? You must trust yourself, huh? You have it in you to be an expert. Don't just think that experts are out there. Because I can, look, this is broken English. No wonder there's too many ads on this freaking website. it's true. Anywho. Let me put it here, from here to here. The M23 rebels are the latest uprising that emerged to protect Congo's Tutsis.
Congo's Tutsis?
The M23 rebels are the latest uprising that emerged to protect Congo's Tutsis. There's no Tutsi Congolese. Tutsis in Congo. Put it that way. It's not Tutsi Congolese. Rwanda denies backing the rebels, but says it would do anything needed to defend itself from FDLR. Which FDLR? FDLR that's been there since 1994. Since 1994, you Rwandan army or you RDF, you've been invading Congo and saying that it's because of the threat to your sovereignty, to your national security, FDLR, for 30 years. For 30 years. It's because of those supposed extremist Hutus, those FDLR. For 30 years.
Impossible.
My friend, you are stealing. That's it. You're out here looting. That's it. And you need an excuse to give for your presence in Kivu, the richest area or the richest grounds of the world. You're out here looting to build Kigali. That's it, man. Out here freaking saying FDLR is a threat. What threat? FDLR doesn't exist no more. There's no such thing as FDLR. You people are lying.
You're just making these things up just to stay in Congo.
You're just looting. You're just looting. That's the only way. Even if there's 3 of them, there's no one. You must just come out here and say there's no such thing as FDLR. It's an excuse for Rwanda to continue to loot Congo. Even if there's just 9, even if there's 19 of them, even if there's 80, we must just come out here and say they don't exist. It's an excuse for you to continue to loot. You haven't been able to deal with those 80 FDLR for 30 years.
What is that RDF?
So you think FDLR is not reproducing? You understand what I'm saying? So for 30 years, if FDLR is there, FDLR's got kids that were also born there.
Yes.
So what are you doing? What is the neutralization of FDLR? What is that? It's a freaking excuse for you to be out here looting, man. And we all know it. And you know it. And you love the fact that we know it. You respect the fact that we know it. You respect the fact that we're not dumb as hell. You steal from Congo, you build Kigali. And it's not just Kigali. You steal from Congo, you build Kampala. Yeah, we know. Anywho. Kinshasa accuses Kigali of using M23 as a proxy for pillaging valuable minerals from Congolese territory and says Rwanda's army has committed massive and systematic crimes. It's true, man. It's not Kinshasa accuses. You rotters, you mustn't say Kinshasa accuses. You must say the truth is Kigali is using M23. It's not no accusing. We have UN reports. Kinshasa accuses.
There's no time for niceness or things anymore. It's tell the truth, blunt.
Look, the unaliving is happening. You think Congolese people are unaliving themselves? No. So, it's cut and clear. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
It's 1 + 1. Congolese people are not out here unaliving themselves. Some people are unaliving them. Who?
Rwanda, M23.
Or the baby of Rwanda, M23. Yes. Rwanda is the surrogate. Yes. That M23 is not a healthy baby. Understand what I'm saying? That's a deranged individual. It's got mental illness. Yes, because it's out here thinking it can unalive, drop bombs on displacement camps and still be integrated into Kinshasa. And still take up, so you come here and you unalive and then they must give you power.
You must be part of the government.
It's deranged. It's got mental issues. Mental issues. Yes, mental illness. UN experts have documented the export via Rwanda and large quantities of looted minerals such as gold and coltan, which is used in mobile phones, computers, and other technology. M23 now control the supply chain from the mines to the border. Because what do you think M23 is doing with the minerals that it now controls in these Goma and Kivu and these territories? What is it doing with the mines? It's not flying from there to go and supply to the world. It takes it to that freaking Rubea crossing or Rubiera coffee or whatever you call it, to Rwanda.
Yes.
And then from Rwanda it goes in.
And they are taking the proof or putting their stamp on it, saying this is Rwandese.
Yes. They lie like that.
Yay.
Yes. M23 is out here controlling that area so that it can continue to take, loot minerals and send to Kigali, to your Kigali. And then your Kigali lies and stamps them and sends it to the world market. That's what's happening here. That is what is happening here. That is what has been happening for a long time. Looting, stealing, using that little proxy freaking M23, giving it stupid reasons to say they are fighting for Tutsis, and lying that there is a supposed threat called FDLR while they are looting.
Yep.
Because their survival depends on those minerals, those gold and coltan that they are stealing and they are bringing to the border. Which border? They're not bringing it to Tanzania or to Burundi or even to Uganda. Uganda is doing its own stealing there also with the gold. But they're bringing it so that they can go and sell to those same freaking countries that are also in the West. You people, time for people to just like respect you is over. You people are looting.
It's time that, everybody just knows the truth, that Rwanda is looting from DRC.
Everybody
and claiming
knows.
the benefits of it, man.
Everybody knows. Look at this freaking map. Goma. Next to Goma, there's Rubea mine. They control Rubea mine. They control Goma. They control Bukavu. They had Luvungi and Uvira. They're around there. And who's there? Who's the culprit there? That Rwanda. That Rwanda is right there. That small little country is right there.
That's the biggest border part that they have.
Look at this area. Without this Kivu, that Rwanda is nothing. What else is there? There's nothing. There's just a Burundi here. And there's that Uganda there that's also... There's nothing. There's Tanzania here. There's nothing. All the wealth is here in Kivu, in the creme de la creme. Now, we get security, we remove them, we rather peace deal. You think these people want peace? We rather peace deal and then they stop looting. And what do they become?
They will become nothing.
You think they'll survive with MBA? You think MBA is enough? MBA is not enough. Not what, to visit those gorillas? Those gorillas belong to Congo also.
They will also take it back in the security deal.
I've already said, I won't forget about those gorillas that they stole. We need those gorillas back. Those gorillas have great personality. Anywho. Okay. I believe that's enough free food for you guys today.
Free food.
That is enough free food for you guys today. That is enough entertainment for you guys today. That is enough talk for you guys today. We'll be back tomorrow. Follow us on YouTube. Do your thing. Stay blessed and stay African and grow some morals. If you are Rwandan, grow some morals. Yeah. If you are Congolese, continue to call out the corrupt puppets. If you are South African, leave those foreign nationals alone. Stop
those xenophobic behavior.
Yes. And focus on Cape independence. Because they want to take Western Cape. And if you are Burkina Bay, we love you. Continue to support the Capitan. If you're Kenyan, we love you. We love all of you, but we don't just want to say we love all of you. Some of you need calling out.
Need a lot more tough love.
Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, people. Appreciate you guys so much.
Much love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining.
Yes, thank you very much for joining. Catch you guys next time. Later.